Question number 5. This is a female in the 42 to 49 age group. She's African American from Birmingham, Alabama. Summary of issue: having a child with a much younger man. Oh, wait, 42 to 49? What you trying to do? I'm not sure what I'm looking for here. Maybe reassurance? After years of fertility issues, I somehow got pregnant by a man who's 16 years my junior. I'm 43 and he's 27. Ooh, you nasty. It was never supposed to be a serious relationship in my eyes. We met by chance and it just worked out. Anyway, here we are happily living together and been together for nearly 2 years now. My baby boy is due any day now and everything is going so well with the pregnancy, and I feel like I'm with a man that loves and respects me. However, I'm constantly worried about our age gap and what the future holds. I know my hormones are all over the place right now, but any success stories would be great. Please don't be offended, but older women/younger men stories are better for me to hear. In this world we live in, no one seems to care when the man is older, yet such raised eyebrows when it's the other way around. Well, I don't give a shit either. I'm going to just say this. What do you think the chance? Okay, here you a baby mama at 43 by choice. That's what you wanted. With some man who's not even 30 years old. You know, they don't get no sense until they get about 35. Men have a good 7 or 8 year spread between just being stupid and then being too old. So you caught him a little bit before he gets out of his stupid phase. I mean, great. It's nice that he seems to be more mature than some of his peers. That's wonderful. Is he going to be mature enough to handle being a father? That has yet to be proven. We'll see. I mean, he might, buck up and be like somebody who's got younger siblings and know how to take care of and be a more, like the eldest in his family and have taken a leadership role. And I mean, he might be an exception. And generally, though, 27-year-old men are whores and they just don't be thinking about nothing serious. Okay. So I'm not going to tell you any older women, younger men stories because the ones I know, they didn't have no damn baby, not at 43. I mean, and you think about that. I mean, it's great that it's your first child and all this old stuff here. So by the time your child graduates from college, your ass going to be solidly in Social Security land. Does that make sense to you? I would not want to have a child, an infant at 43. So, you think about this and, you better take care of yourself too. Because, especially black folks, stuff starts happening. High blood pressure, heart attacks, strokes, diabetes, all this kind of stuff starts creeping up on you in your late 40s. Take care of yourself. Eat well. Don't be eating that typical Southern greasy food, fried everything, drowning in gravy and butter. Eat your ass some salads and don't you dare put no Thousand Island dressing on it. And don't you make it out of iceberg lettuce. Either you eat some romaine and you eat some kale and you eat some spinach and you eat some stuff that's good for you. You need to be here for this damn baby you just made at 43. So I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to tell you any success stories. You don't need to worry about what other people did. You need to worry about you and your kid and your childless little 27-year-old boy. I mean, I'm telling you, I don't even want to look at nobody 27. It's like, oof. She good though. Question number 6. This is a female in the 22 to 27 age group.
Oh my God, I love Miss Deb. She is off the chain. Y'all gotta check out her channel, Deborah Cooper, relationship expert. She gives advice and things like that. She's got a column that she does every week or whatever with just these crazy dating stories. But she did not hold back. First of all, who the hell is still eating Thousand Island dressing? Do people still eat Thousand Island? I've never seen it. I haven't seen it like on the shelves, but I don't specifically look for it when I go grocery shopping. So I don't know. I haven't seen that offered in forever. But anyways, that was funny. She gave her exactly what she needed to hear, not what she wanted to hear. That lady wanted her to reassure her that, listen, Eve did it, Madonna did it, who else? Halle Berry and Janet Jackson had babies out of oil, and they did good, and they had a younger man in there just fine. Nope, Miss Deb said, I ain't about to do that. You wrote into my channel, so I'm gonna tell you exactly what the hell I think. And she broke it down, and she's not lying. Listen, I had my kid when I was 36. My mother had my baby brother, the youngest, at 36. And her mother, my grandmother, had my mom at 36. And And my mom almost died giving birth to my brother, you know. And when my brother was 2, my mom had a stroke. And she recovered great. But then she developed heart disease, high blood pressure and stuff like that in her early 40s due to LA traffic. So she's not lying. You know, us women, you know, when we get older like that, having a baby after the age of 35 is already tough on the body and can be tricky. But when you think about all the comorbidities that creep in late 30s and early 40s, especially within our community because of our diet and lack of exercise and traditions, you know, the fried greasy foods that you talk about, that stuff sneaks up on you. You know, I'm 44 now. And first of all, it took me a long time to be able to admit my age. But I'm 44 now, and I'm proud of that. I'm just blessed to be able to have lived this long, you know. But my son is 8 years old, and I pass by Arby's, I pass by McDonald's, I want those mozzarella sticks, you know, and I say, nope, I got food at the house, I got salad at the house, I'm gonna try it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it has a conscious effort to say no to the bad, unhealthy stuff, because I want to live long enough to be able to see my son graduate high school, go to college, or start a business, and have children of his own. Like, I want to be around for that, you know. Most of my friends, not all, but most of them had their kids, you know, some in high school and some right after high school, and their kids are already off, you know, graduating college now. And, you know, these women are living their lives and traveling and doing all these things. And here I am with the 8-year-old. So I'm doing all the things that they had to do back then now, you know. And it is, I would have to say, I don't know what it would have been like as a 20-year-old having a kid. But I know at 44, doing all this running around and having to play with them and entertain them and discipline them, it is taxing mentally, physically, emotionally, you know, and it's possible that I probably would have been able to handle it better at a younger age, but definitely if I had a life partner, you know. Marriage is not for everybody. There's a lot of people these days that are okay with just cohabitating and staying single, but dating or having children outside of wedlock. I personally wish I had not. You know, I wish I did things the way society says you're supposed to, because I feel like I would have had a better turnout if I had, you know. I'll probably have some help. Not saying that if me and this guy did get married that it would have worked out, you know, but at least I would have solidified at that moment, you know, this is somebody that you stuck with me right now, you know. But yeah, I think Auntie Deb gave her the right advice and schooled her on some stuff that she really, really needed to hear. Now, the fact that her man is 27 years old, that is very interesting. I mean, listen, older men date younger women all the time, and there are a lot of older women that are, you know, dating younger men, and that's cool. But 27? I don't know too many 27-year-olds that's really trying to be locked down like that, you know. Yeah, I don't, you know. And the ones that have children, they still out doing their thing, you know. I'm hoping that this woman is taking care of herself, and you know, that she has nothing to worry about. But I think not her suspicions, but her concerns, even while she's in this emotional state because of hormones, are valid. You know, it's something to think about. You know, you're having a baby, so it's your first baby, so you know your body's changing. You know, you might have, you know, stretch marks now. You know, you might have that pudge down there that's gonna be hard to get rid of, and you're gonna be insecure and self-conscious. And then you got this younger guy. I mean, these are valid concerns that she should consider and be thinking about. So, you know, honey, I hope she just gets her snap back after she dropped that baby, and hopefully she is eating a healthy diet right now, so that when she has the baby, it'll be easy for her to snap back. You know what I'm saying? I weighed the least amount I've ever weighed was after I gave birth to my son, you know. And then when I started breastfeeding, a lot of the other additional weight started coming off, and I was the healthiest, you know, I'd ever been until you know, he was about 6 months, and I started drinking again and then smoking again, unfortunately. But yeah, she's not lying. There's a lot that this lady has going on, and she told her right. She told her exactly right. So let me know what y'all think. Do you guys know of somebody who had a child in the geriatric phase? Well, it's not parentheses. It really is considered geriatric pregnancy, anything over 35. Do you guys know anybody, or have you had a kid after the age of 35? With a younger man, or know somebody that's dated a younger man and things kind of, you know, didn't go the way the woman thought it would? I don't know. I'm curious to know. I think it could work if they have a solid relationship and they communicate heavily, you know, and that they've discussed a lot about how they're going to raise the child. Yeah, it's an interesting one. I'm glad it ain't me. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I would rather have had my kid, you know, a couple years earlier like her, or a couple years earlier like I did, but the father wasn't there, or doing it a couple years later, but the father is there and we're not married. I don't know. It's really hard to compare the situations because there's so many different dynamics that go into it. But at the end of the day, you know, I think bringing children into this world is a big deal, and a lot of people don't take it seriously enough, you know. I read somewhere that somebody said that there's only two type of people that have children when they probably shouldn't, and that's people who are selfish because they just want to have a kid because they don't want to die alone. And the other one was, oh, I can't remember the other reason. But if you guys can think of other reasons why people have kids, even though they probably shouldn't, let me know. So anyways, I appreciate you. Go ahead and subscribe, hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Share my videos. And make sure you check out Miss Deb, Deborah Cooper on YouTube. All right, take care.